there was ever a time to be a little suspicious of some viral makeup, it's now. With the rise of short form content and TikTok and that whole viral scene, brands, they just want to be viral. So they'll do what it takes, they'll pay who it takes to go viral, but is the product actually worth it? In today's video, I'm gonna tell you the products that I thought were overhyped and not worthy of the virality that they may have received. But of course, this is just my opinion. For the most part, I always say viral products go viral. They're very popular for a reason, meaning the masses enjoy it. But as somebody who reviews makeup, who tries new makeup products every single day, these are the ones where I'm like, there's better products out there. So if you love any of the products that I'm talking about today, make sure you comment down below. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first product that I have is a new product. This is new, and I'm seeing people slowly catching up to the hype of this. It's the Benefit Doolala. This packaging, it's very random for Benefit. This does not give Benefit. But anyways, I mean, I like it. It's definitely more on the trendy side. So this is a highlighter, and you can wear it on bare skin or over makeup. It's like one of those liquid glow products. And you know, this is a product where like, it's not terrible, but I don't think it's worth the audience that it's getting. Like, it's kind of just there. One thing I do like about it is how it actually feels like a moisturizer. Soaks into the skin really pretty. But I don't even know that this should be marketed as a liquid highlighter because it's not really a highlighter. This is pretty as an all-over face base, but it's very, very natural. So it's the kind of base where unless you put something really sheer over top, that glow that it gives is not going to show through. They also do recommend that you put it over top of makeup. My foundation just eats the glow right up and it's not visible at all. So I have it, I like it, as think of like a Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I like it as that, but it's a lot more natural. It's even more natural than my Supergoop Glow Screen. Honestly, it's kind of pretty on bare skin on its own. So it's not a bad product. Like I said, it's thin, it's hydrating, it feels like a moisturizer, but to market it as a liquid highlighter is kind of weird. And I have other products that do the same thing, other bases that do the same thing. I don't know if Benefit is experimenting here with a new kind of vibe of the brand. I just feel suspicious about this product. I do, but it's nice, but I don't know what the intention behind this is. Next product. Of course it went viral because it's Charlotte Tilbury, and everything Charlotte Tilbury goes viral. This is the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. Listen, this is not my cup of tea, but it's not a bad product. It's very good quality. I'm getting upset watching some of these reviews from people online because I feel like they're not mentioning how stinking shiny and metallic it is. And like I said, it's not a bad product, but it's not going to be for everybody. As somebody who has been a makeup artist in the past, who reviews makeup, who gets the opinion of others every single day on makeup products, not everybody's gonna love this, and I feel like not everybody is talking about that. I see these big, very trusted influencers putting it on and being like, this is gorgeous. But what they're not mentioning is it's kind of the same glow as Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, just with a little bit more coverage and in a stick form. And I think that glow is unflattering if you have textured skin, if you're going to leave it on alone. I'm going to use a foundation brush to blend this out. And you know, the times that I've worn it, it doesn't look terrible, but it's really, really shiny, and I need to tamper it down with my concealer, with my powder. So I don't want to go off about this being a bad product because it's not. It just is giving highlighter in a stick form as opposed to foundation, and for some people that's their jam. For me, it's not, and I just feel like it's being overhyped online because I can think of a lot of people who are not going to like this product, and even me. It's not terrible, it's not bad quality, but it also isn't flattering on my skin. It evens out my redness, but it also makes me look quite shiny. I am also a little bit disappointed because I was hoping this foundation stick would be different. I want it to give less Hollywood Flawless filter, but I want that Charlotte Tilbury glow, but just not this much glow. I wish it was a little bit more foundation than it was glowy. Like, look at this. This is kind of insane. So anyways, I never like to target influencers and talk about influencers because I think a lot of the times the audience is looking for them to do something wrong. Like, they're just out here doing their thing most of the time. I'm on the side of the influencer a lot because I'm behind the scenes a lot. I understand kind of why they're doing what they're doing, why they're saying what they're saying, why they're wording it the way that they're wording. But I'm just getting upset because I'm like, if you don't call out how shiny this is, are you really reviewing it? Are you really looking at the product? Anyways, not that I'm better than anybody, but it's making me upset because it's a lot of money and it's just a different style of product. I'm going to quickly put on a brow gel that sold out when it came out and I don't know why. So this is the Koffy Free the Brow, and there are other brow gels that are similar to this that have the same style of packaging that are better, work better, hold better in my opinion. So if you're off to Sephora, I'd recommend to get the Rephr over this one. I think this one is kind of influenced for sure by the Rephr one anyways. The Rephr one has a much better hold, but if you also want a more affordable alternative, I definitely recommend the e.l.f. one too. That one also has a better hold than this one, and it's also a lot less money. So what you do with a product like this is you brush your hairs out how you want, get the product nice and in there, and then you use this spoolie and you press it down. Brush the brows out some more if you have to. Anyways, when I use this, it always looks promising, but in a few minutes, my brows will fall down. And I've used this enough times to know that that is inevitable. And there are simply products that hold my brows, and this is not one of them. So I don't know what people are talking about when I'm seeing them talk about how amazing this brow gel is, because it just doesn't hold for me like other ones that I mentioned prior. I have a couple liquid products. We'll first start off with the True Blush here. I've talked about this a few times and not enjoying it. It's the Maybelline Sun Kisser Blush. I've seen ads for this for the most part. I don't know how many genuine reviews I've seen, but I feel like it's viral because I'm seeing it everywhere. If you're currently watching Love Island USA, Maybelline is one of their sponsors, so when they're in the makeup room, they always have these. They have the girls using them, and I'm like, isn't that breaking up your makeup? I don't know how these girls are using this. I filmed a TikTok where you'll definitely be able to see how nasty looking it was. And it's a shame because they have such beautiful colors in their line. And I love this line from Maybelline. But this liquid blush, it's so thin and watery that it breaks up the product that you have underneath. It's also quite sheer. I don't know if you can see. It's just not smooth looking whatsoever. It broke. Like, I don't need to go into any further explanation, right? And I have never had a good application with this. There's some products where it can be inconsistent with how it applies. Like some days it's good, some days it's bad. This is consistently bad. I haven't had an application that I was satisfied with when it comes to this blush. And there's so many good liquid blushes out there on the drugstore market, so don't be fooled by the ads that you might be seeing. This is very bad. There's a lot of Maybelline products that I love. Don't get me wrong, not coming from Maybelline here, but this blush, huge disappointment. Now this is another product where I'm like, how are you using this? I don't understand. I think that I'm in the minority here, but I do not like the Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancers. I recently picked up the shade number 8 because I was on a hunt for that Sabrina Carpenter blush, but I have had this in a couple other colors. I've tried them so many ways. I never like this product. I feel like it's a waste of a step. It never looks good if I incorporate it on skin alone, if I mix it into foundation, if I apply it after foundation. I don't get this product, and I don't get why it's a bestseller. Can you please explain to me? Because I need to know. For the sake of today's video, I'm going to use this as a liquid blush. It has glitters in here too, which look weird on the face. And this also breaks up the product underneath, I find. And The color's not great, but that's a personal problem. I mean, I've tried other colors. It's not just because it's this color. Like, look how terrible that looks on the skin. And because it's glittery, it's catching on to the foundation and it's breaking it up. It might be even making the Maybelline one look good. No, this shade in particular is pretty bad. I don't know how Sabrina Carpenter's makeup artist is able to incorporate this into her routine because it just looks like trash, if I'm being honest. The color itself is not flattering. I think this is supposed to be more used like for my skin tone as a blush lighter situation to kind of bridge the two products together. That's how I would use it. But I wanted you to see it on bare skin because, well, not bare skin, but no other color underneath because yucky. So if you have found a way to make this product work, please let me know. But it's not without having tried giving it a chance that I'm putting it in this video. And so many of those like clean girl, beautiful girls, beautiful skin are able to incorporate this product in, and I'm like, how? Okay, this next product, it's getting a lot of flack. So there's a lot of positive reviews, but there's also a lot of negative reviews, but it is a viral product nonetheless. And the Patrick Ta Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting Highlighter Duos. And I'm coming at this as somebody who loves the blush version of these. This is just not what I would expect. So mine did come broken. I mean, the brand is really great. They've sent over new ones for me, and that's awesome. But I've noticed inconsistencies in the quality as well. I want you to take a look. Take a look at the consistency difference of the cream from the shade Sugar to the shade Baby. The shade Sugar is goopy, like a liquid, like a lip gloss. Anyways, biggest thing, do not apply cream first and then powder because it will look chunky and just not good on this skin. So I'm going to put the powder down first. It's a little bit white on me, this shade Baby, and it's really thin. It just doesn't give a seamless glow. Really, it's just not the prettiest highlighter to me, which is fine, not that big of a deal. It's okay, subpar. And then the balm, I'm going to use Baby because it's a good one. It's a balm, so it doesn't set down. So if you have a lot of baby hairs like I do, the baby hairs just stick to this because it's sticky. So balm products in general, whether it be blush or highlighter, are not my cup of tea, but I feel like nobody is mentioning that. A balm formulation like this, it's really sticky on the face, and I feel that balms sit heavy on my skin as well. Now, in terms of the quality of this, it's gorgeous. When I put powder on top, it gets yucky, but if it remains as the last layer on my skin, it doesn't break up product underneath, and it gives this gorgeous, truly wet look. So I can see this product for events, for runway, gorgeous. But as a normal person, you know, get a little bit of wind going, my hair is going to be sticking to it. It's just not a practical product for me. So I just feel like there were some issues with this launch. Consistency issues. It's a little bit fragile, and shipping issues. I have a little bit of performance issues, but I've seen some people love this. But for me, not worth it. I would stick to the blushes. Those are really good. Another highlighter that surprisingly confused me was the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear highlighter. And I had high expectations for this because, one, highlighters are not hard to formulate nowadays. Like Patrick Ta, I can see it because they tried something new, but generally speaking, a powder highlighter is not hard to formulate. And L'Oreal, in this literal line, in the exact same packaging, they have an amazing bronzer and really highly regarded blushes. So I thought, for sure, this will be beautiful. And I'm sure L'Oreal has other good highlighters. This is the most underwhelming, dry looking highlighter on the skin. I mean, you can see that little bit of glow that it gives, but I just expect something like this to give more glow, and it looks dry. Now, it looks more textured than it normally would given the products that I have underneath, kind of messing up my skin, but this certainly doesn't help anything either. And if you look at my pan, I don't know if you're able to see, there's already a little bit of hard pan going on. Just an underwhelming highlighter. Like I said, I just feel like good powder highlights are easy to come by. You can get much better from the drugstore, probably even cheaper than this because sometimes L'Oreal's prices are up there, but I was definitely disappointed in this. There is nothing special about this. Sorry, L'Oreal. This was one of my most highly recommended mascaras by you guys and on the internet, and I just never really understood it. It's the Milani highly rated anti-gravity mascara, and I feel like 99% of it has to do with the shape of the wand. It's this hourglass shaped wand, and all I find that it does is apply the product unevenly. I feel like I can't get a good even brush with this product. Now, as a mascara, I think it's a little bit heavy for me. It's not an all-time favorite of mine. I'm pretty picky about mascaras, but the wand is too big. The application's uneven. So, I don't know. A lot of people love this mascara, and I also do have particularly thin, short lashes. So this can't even work on my lower lashes. So this might just be a personal problem. But I also find that this mascara looks heavy on my eyelashes as well. It's just not a favorite, you guys. I cannot lie to you. So yeah, unfortunately, this one didn't work out for me, but a lot of people do love it. I do find it to be overhyped. If you have small, short, sparse, thin lashes, not the mascara that I would direct you to. While that dries, I have a couple of lip products. First I'm going to talk about this lip liner formulation. It kind of does deserve to have a lot of attention because it's one of the cheapest, like $2 lip liners on the market. It's the E.l.f. Cream Glide lip liners, but I feel like we're so blinded by the price, myself included, that nobody mentions these do not last at all. It's pretty much like applying a thin cream lipstick to the lips. So listen, I'll pop these on for a video because look, nice, easy, creamy application. Beautiful colors, though I can't tell you what colors because it's not on the packaging. It's only in like the plastic that it comes in. Which, okay, fine, cheap, whatever. But I like it for videos, but whenever I wear this out, it's the first to fade. It fades even before the lip products I have over top, which is the opposite of how a lip liner should be. I don't know, I'm conflicted because it is so affordable and that's super important and the colors are gorgeous, but quality-wise, it doesn't last for more than like 20 minutes on my lips. And God forbid, like I eat, I go like that, like it just fades so quickly. So I wanted to mention that. This next item, also crazy viral. I saw it all over TikTok. It's the Seichu, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, lip liner stain. So get a load of this. I am gonna leave the lip liner on. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but it doesn't matter. I don't love this product. The concept is really cool, and I see why it went viral, but let me show you. So it's actually really neat. You draw a lip line. But my problem is I cannot for the life of me get a smooth line. It's just not sharp enough. Don't touch your lips together. There's always a little bit of traveling, and then it gets thick and goopy when you try to fix it. Just gonna give this a couple minutes to sit on the lips. But the peeling process of this, really cool, really efficient. It's as good as you've seen online. It's quite easy to get it off in 1 to 2 pieces. But unfortunately, because my line isn't straight and there's nothing I can do about it, it's never gonna look straight. I never like the way that it looks. I think it's all dry. I don't think I put a thick enough layer on to get a super good peel. Oops. But it is really easy to take off. Okay, not doing it on bare lips was my problem. It normally does. Let me do a round 2. Sorry. Don't put lip liner down first. Round 2, but for real this time. That first time, my bad, my bad. It's fine. Honestly, this is the best that I've done, though, so far. What the heck? It's stuck. To be fair, I normally don't have this hard of a time. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, It always ends up looking patchy and uneven, and everybody's looks so good online, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So if you have any tips, let me know. But needless to say, I think that this is a bit overhyped. Next up, I have a lip oil. I don't know that this is viral, but of course, Tarte was trying to make it be. And I just want to warn you about the Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oils from Tarte. So same packaging. It's going to be so confusing because they now have so many finishes, so many styles of this packaging. But this one is a lip oil with a little spongy on top. Look what that thing did. Ew. This is terrible in a lip oil format. And the lip oil, not only does it struggle to come out of the spongy, but it's a really thin formulation. I have a darker shade. This is honeysuckle. Doesn't this look bad? The combo of the two. Anyways, I hate the packaging of this so much. Just get a regular lip oil with an applicator. This packaging, too finicky. The product has a hard time coming out of it and it applies too thin of a layer, and I like a more thick oil formulation. So on this. And then lastly, this product I feel like has resurfaced. So many people are loving it. And I'm like, huh? I've already said my piece on this, but I just want to bring it to your attention again. And it's not a bad product. If you like a matte lip, definitely look into the ABH Peachy Nude Lip Velvet. But it has some longevity in its popularity here. And I'm like, so what I do like about it is it has a soft, powdery dry down. The color's not helping its case here, but it's just really dry looking on my lips. Like, I feel like if you have lip filler and perfectly smooth lips, you might really like this, honestly, because it's not the most uncomfortable lip product, but it just looks a little crusty on lips that have lines. Anyways, with the right products, this is totally workable, but this video is about viral products that I think are overhyped. I think that this is a bit overhyped. It's not bad for what it is, but yeah, personal opinion there. Ignore the look. This was an overhyped makeup video after all, but these are the products that I'm seeing in rotation a lot on my feed that I'm like, I wouldn't bring my best friend shopping with me to pick up these stuff and spend her hard-earned money. So I wanted to let you guys know that I wouldn't recommend that you spend your hard-earned money on this, and sometimes you just gotta be a little bit careful about the products that are being hyped up, because it seems like everything is being hyped up now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful and entertaining. If you've tried any of these products that I mentioned today, do you agree with me? Do you think I am wrong and I'm using it wrong? Let me know in the comments down below. But do you agree with me too? Like, am I the only one? And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.